everyone. I forgot my glass, so I'm gonna have to go off screen real quick to grab it. I'll be right back. Sorry. 2 seconds. There, I'm back. Hi everyone. Welcome to Foreplay with B episode. What is it? Episode 12. Oh shit. I want to thank everybody for tuning in on this rainy, dreary day. And yeah, I have some good topics as normal, or as usual, I should say. As normal, I don't think that that's proper English. As usual. So you guys, if you have something to drink, make sure you guys sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Now, before I officially get started, I want to talk about the amazing lineup that we have on the Big Exclusive Network. So, Monday through Fridays, make sure you guys check out my big brother, Big Roll, with Keeping It Real with Big Roll in the mornings at 9 a.m. until 10 a.m. Sometimes it goes a little bit over, but that's Mr. Coffee. Take a sip, get some positive vibes, get your day started off right, and meet some wonderful people in the chat. Tuesday nights, make sure you check out what they call the Big Ticket, the Big Exclusive Podcast. Started it all, hosted by Angry OG, Big Exclusive, and comedian Top Flight. That is Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Then Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Make sure you check out Angry OG, my slutty buddy, on the formula. Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. He kind of figured out this whole male, female, masculine, feminine thing. Make sure you guys check him out. He should be returning at the top of the year, I believe. I'm not sure, but I think so. Then after the formula, make sure you guys slide down the rabbit hole with comedians Taj Mahal, Mr. Cheese, my brothers, and me, the first and only lady of the Rabbit Hole 13. Kind of territorial, but I mean it. So yeah, they know I mean business. Then Thursday nights, hopefully it's becoming one of your favorite nights. Make sure you check me out on Foreplay with B with my co-hosts Coco and Chanel. You can learn a thing or two, opening your mind. Let go some of those inhibitions that you may have. It's okay. And also, the key word of the night is consent. After that, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel so that way you can check out Fat Gene Activated. It's a show for foodies if you're greedy like I am. It's hosted by Big Exclusive and Angry OG. You might want to check that out. Also, Sunday mornings, make sure you guys check out the Philadelphia Game Day Special hosted by Poppy Montega. That's every Sunday at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. with his co-host Jamal Jackson and I believe Keith Smith. I believe that's her name. Don't hate me if I got it wrong. But yeah, it's a great show. Like I always tell the ladies, it's not intimidating. They're willing to teach you some things. Football verbiage. If you throw something out there to your man, he may fall in love. And then if you don't get enough of him on that show, make sure you check him out at 9 p.m. on his own show, the Poppy Montega Show. One of his many personalities may pull up. It's definitely entertaining, and also educational. So if that's your thing, make sure you check him out then at 9 p.m. Now, thank you. We are looking for a host for a midday show. If you think that's you, send us a 1 to 2 minute video audition. Send via inbox or email at therealbigexclusive@gmail.com. Tap in and join the team. Hashtag Big Exclusive Network. Also, I have a Facebook group called BB's Beauties, positive inspirational group to show that we can get along, trying to bridge the sisterhood thing. Men are definitely welcome, but as I always say, don't be a creep. So if you're into that positive energy, manifesting and things of that nature, this may be the group for you. So make sure you guys join that group. Also, the Rabbit Hole 13 has a Facebook group as well. It is a private group. However, if you send an invite, one of the admins, me, Big Exclusive, Taj, or Mr. Cheese will accept your invite and you will be invited to all of the exclusive content, hilarious things, inappropriate stuff. If that's your jazz, that's definitely the group for you. Oh, okay. So before I get started, most of you guys know me, but for the ones who don't, I am Bianca Monroe, Miss Monroe if you're nasty. I'm a free spirit who marches to the beat of her own drum. I pretty much live in my truth 100% of the time. Um Not only that, I'm Marsha to beat on my own drum. I don't subscribe to any of social norms. And my motto is be original because it's worth more than a copy. I got it right this time. I didn't try to like paraphrase or ad lib or anything like that. But anyway, for those who are new to this show, is now the time for the disclaimer. This is not a kid friendly show. So I suggest hopefully you put your kids to bed. If not, I'm not one who to judge. Hopefully you have, but if you haven't, just make sure you have your earpods, headphones, whatever it is. And because I will not be held responsible for anything that your child may hear and or repeat at school, don't blame me. It gets a little raunchy. The purpose of this show is, like I said before, is getting comfortable in your own skin, letting your freak flag fly, letting go of your inhibitions, and learning to embrace your sexuality. Now, this is a safe space. It will be treated as such. I do not tolerate any disrespect at all. You will be muted and or booted. So please, we are all grown here. Respect, respect, consent, consent, whatever you want to say. But let's be respectful. Let's keep it fun. Let's keep it light. And as always, I always ask, are you guys ready to play? And if so, welcome to the Playhouse. Now, before I officially get started, let me see who's in the comments. Um, Big exclusive. Good evening. Oh, if you are on YouTube, again, make sure you guys have subscribed to the YouTube channel. Like, comment, share, tag a friend, bring a friend, drop them in several different Facebook groups that you may not even be active in. I'm okay with it. I'm cool. But yeah, make sure you're sharing the stream. Who else do we have in here? Good evening, Christine. Thanks for joining. Hey, Monique. Who else do we have? Hey, Poppy again. Check him out Sunday nights and Sunday mornings, only on the Big Exclusive Network. Hey, Lisa. Good evening. That intro crazy, but it just reminded me that I have something to add to the end. My bad, BB. I just remember. It's fine. You got a lot going on. I'll get it whenever I get it. You know, I'm easy like Sunday morning. Good evening again, Christine. Hey, Tiff. Thanks for pulling up and thanks for sharing. Thanks, Mimi. Good evening. Let me see. Yes, make sure you are sharing and tagging our folks in right from the door. Who else do we have in here? See, we're all family. People are definitely like talking the camaraderie of your new hashtag newcomer in the comments. That way I can definitely shout you out. And oh, I'm sorry, the other host of the show is Key Holmes. I don't know why I wanted to say Smith, but it's home. Thanks, Poppy, for correcting me. Hello, Gwen. She's speaking to everyone in the chat. Oh, that's Big Exclusive Aunt. Hello, welcome. Hopefully you enjoy the show. Hey, Brandy, I'm already lit, so don't judge my spelling tonight. No judgment. You know I fumble at least 3-4 times on each show that I'm on, so there's no judgment here. I am not a judger. This is a safe space. Who else do we have in here? Savage comment and Brandy lit. She's gonna be super savage tonight. Hope so. Um, Lisa's tagging people. Who else? You guys should follow suit. Tag a couple of your friends. Like I said, drop me in your groups or whatever. I'm cool. We talking about busing early. Did I say that? Did I mention busing? I might have. I don't know. But yeah, this is definitely the show for that. So let's see. I like to start my show off with a little icebreaker. I got a new game, guys. Um, it's called Last Couple Standing. It's a lot of different things of this nature. Oh, and I'm also going to add something else to the to the icebreaker. I almost gave it up. But before we get into that, I'm going to get into these cards and see what questions I will have for you tonight. Hey V, thanks Ro for sharing. Yes, better get some earbuds in, Dante. This is or get away from your kids. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm only going to do 6 tonight because I have another thing that I'm going to allow you guys to do. I'm definitely dreading it, but I guess this time is the 12th episode, so why not? So first question. Wait, what? They say the way your parent treats you as a parent. No, that's for couples. Okay. What is the kinkiest sexual fantasy? Wait, what is your kinkiest sexual fantasy? You can't say nothing. What I need to know though, whatever your kinkiest sexual fantasy is, put it in the comments. My kinkiest sexual fantasy. Um, I don't really have a fantasy because I've done a lot of stuff in my life. But if I had to choose, I've been my kinkiest fantasy. I want to get a facial, but I think I've done everything else. That's kind of what I've kind of did a lot. I'm still thinking big exclusive to tie a woman up and have my way with her. Hmm. Bondage. You're into bondage, I see. Okay. Damn, I can't answer. My bro be drawing. He know this is a grown show. Like, just don't cut my feed though. Like, she's grown. She should be able to engage. Hey now, angry OG voice. Um, it might be along the lines of getting tied up. I haven't really done that a lot. I've been tied up, but not a lot. So, she better not answer with exclamation point. You are something else. Um, getting tied up and a little bit of impact play. Um, what else can I say? If we're doing impact play, remember aftercare is the key. You want to warm it up, smack it, and then warm it. Don't just be going ham on the shit. And always have a safe word with impact play. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, in your in here. Oh yeah, you might not want to. You may not want to do that. But Lisa's giving you the courage. Speak up. Telling lit Dawn. What's that? I don't know what that is. Let me see. Big role. I'm sold as a sex slave and I'm chained next to the couch. Is that what a white woman? Does your fantasy involve a white woman? Let me see. Lisa, stop him before you get the boot. See, look, he always trying to flash his CEO ship around people's shows. So y'all gotta chill because he'll cut my feed and he'll boot y'all, and that's not it. What the fuck is impact play? See, you don't really be checking out my show, and that's supposed to be my brother. Impact play I talked about on Taboo Talk. Impact play is it's pretty much spanking. Sometimes you could use an object, sometimes you could use your hands. But like I said, before and aftercare is key. Before you hit a woman on anything, make sure it's a fatty surface. The thighs, the leg, I mean the thighs, the buttocks, whatever. You want to warm that spot up, however you gonna warm it up, and then you just tap it ever so lightly. Let it be up to her to say whether she wants it harder and how aggressive she would want you to do that. So that's pretty much what impact play is. And like I said, always have a safe word when doing anything bondage and or impact related. If you don't feel comfortable, use said safe word and that partner or whomever you're with should stop. So yes, buttocks. The buttocks. Tiff said impact play and blindfolded. Okay. Christine is just listening because Big Shannon put on punishment. I don't like that punishment though. I'm just saying. How do you know how he can answer? But you right. It's a double standard. They claim it's a man's world. But anyway, moving on. Your partner gets plastic surgery without telling you and you hate it. Are you staying or leaving? I repeat, your partner gets plastic surgery without telling you and you hate it. Are you going to stay or are you going to leave? Kink is a glass vehicle with one-way tint riding through the city. I did all of that without the glass vehicle. I definitely did that though. But it's like kink, I don't know. I pretty much done it, I think. It's really hard for me to think of something that I haven't done. Depends on what it is on if he looks better or not. No, they're saying you hate it. So they get the surgery. They come back. You don't like said surgery. Are you staying with the partner or are you leaving? Um, I'm going to leave because I got to look at you. I don't want to look at you in that way. Dante is leaving. Hello, Lil. Thanks for joining. Lisa says, I'll stay as long as he don't change his tongue or peen. Okay. Mimi says she might leave. Christine says that she's out. See, I have some questions for Christine to participate in. I still feel like Shannon is a piece of work. But yeah. Tiff said peace. Brandy said, I hate it. I'm leaving because I can't even defend that nutty ass surgery. Facts. I'm leaving. Dawn staying. Okay. All right. So you hate it, but you hate it. Like it's like I hate it. Like I don't even like looking at you. But I mean, I guess to each his own. I'm out though. Okay. Um your partner's feet stink. Is that secretly a turn on? I might it might look good. After what looking at them a couple of times, you might get used to it. That's the thing that might happen. So I can see that. So anybody in the smelly feet, your partner's feet stink. Is that secretly a turn on? I'm pretty sure it's a fetish for that. I'll find out for it, but I we'll talk about that maybe on the next show. Lil said that's disgusting. Mimi, not at all. I'm gonna give him new socks and more so. Brady said absolutely not. She said hell no, your feet stink. It's over. Facts. Lisa said turn off, and I'm gonna offer some advice. Okay. Let me see. Tiff said, fuck no, I'm sensitive to smells. I don't want to smell your feet. I just don't. Christine is saying it's a turn off. Lucille is saying it's a turn off. And Dawn, I believe that's a turn off. That's an emoji with the corona mask on. So yeah, that's a no for her. Next question. Do you like to be objectified during sex? If so, how? So I'm gonna ask it again. Do you like to be objectified during sex? If so, how? Hi, Hadia. Thanks for pulling up. Um, we kind of talked about this on another show. We talked about humiliation. Was it humiliation? I believe it was. Um, but yeah, do you like to be objectified during sex? If so, how? I'm gonna say yes, because I like a man that's gonna talk shit and he could get away with shit that he can't say to me normally on a regular basis. So during sex is normally the time to get it off your chest. All I'm going to say is don't call me dirty, don't call me a bum, and don't call me conniving. But other than that, everything else is good to go. Mimi said yes, smack, choke, and talk ish. There it is. Yes, I can agree with all of those. Thanks, Toddy, for sharing. Lucille said yes, talk your shit. Monique said I like it a little bit, just a little bit or a lot of it. Is it a little bit or a lot? Which one? I think it's a lot. You just said a little bit, but what if he says cock is over? He got to go. That's it. That's it. I'm done. Leave. Oh yeah, that's another one. If he says cock, it's over. Like, why are you referring to that? Is that I don't? I'd rather you say penis, peen. I don't fucking know. Just don't say cock. Excuse me. Talk with two in the pink and one in the steam. Yes. Okay. That's a good time there. Tiff said, yes, I like to be told what to do, and you might even slip in a bitch here and there. I like to be dominated. Facts. I feel like all strong women, like if you're headstrong and you got like you know what you want out of life and all of that, we like to be dominated. We do. I believe that's a thing. It might. I think that's a thing. I don't know. Mimi said I would deflate. I would deflate and be done if you say yes. Cock is done. Brandy, yes, a lot of it. It's either a little bit or a lot of it. I like it a lot of it. A lot of it. A lot, but certain words is a turn off. Like what? Cock is definitely a turn off. Moist is a turn off. If you say you're so moist, I'm done. No, I don't. I'm not. I'm not. Not anymore. It's over. Um, Big Rose laughing at cock. Christine said, ooh, yes. V said, yes, take over in the room. Okay, next question. How many times can your partner say no to sex before you start looking for it elsewhere? I'm going to ask again. How many times can your partner say no to sex before you start looking for it elsewhere? Now, me personally, I'm a firm believer that everybody has a sexual clock. And if you're in a relationship, you should know your partner's sexual clock. So, with me in particular, if I'm in a relationship, I need it at least 3 times a week. I know that's like a little bit different for y'all. Like y'all gonna be like, that's a little excessive, but that's my number. So if you know this about me, then you need to be keeping up with at least 3 times a week. Same thing with your partner. Your partner may have a certain number of times throughout the week that he or she would like to engage in sexual activity. So, if you know your partner's number and if you don't keep up with it, I believe, me personally, now this is just my personal opinion, you may be deserving to be cheated on. Yes, he should leave. Yes, she should leave. However, if they decide to look for it somewhere else, you can't fault them because you weren't keeping up. It's just like sexless marriages. You're in a marriage, y'all ain't fucked for a year, 2 years, and then you're shocked that they cheated. How? That's just how I say. It's just me. Don't shoot the messenger. And let's see what the answers are. Christine said like 5. First lad says once with the fuck. V says 2 times. Lucille says 2 times. Monique says three strikes, you're out of here. Okay. Lisa says 2 times in a row. That's too many no's. B says, we are not together anymore. Randy is agreeing with Lisa. Excuse me, Lisa. That's in a row shit gotta go. Gotta debit it. Facts. I need it 3 or 4 times a week, twice a day. He has to want it somewhere in between that. Got it. Well, technical. He shouldn't say no. Like, what does that even mean? These trigger words are hilarious. Yeah, I don't yeah, they trigger me. Okay, so anybody else has any answers to that question, feel free to put it in the chat. Now I know I'm going to regret it. I know I'm going to regret it. The next game I'm going to play is I'm going to put myself in the hot seat for 2 minutes. You can ask me whatever you like. I can decline the question though. So choose your words wisely. But I'm going to let you guys put me in a hot seat starting now. If that's how the clock is, I will get it on my lunch break if I can. Shit, need mine. So yeah, 2 minutes is counting. Whoever wants to ask me anything, I will answer. I don't know if I want to give y'all this power, but okay, I'm gonna rock with it. Got to decline with the shot. Oh, got you. You know I got my boyfriend always handy. See, this is my boyfriend. Um, that just made it interesting. I'll decline with the can I do a sip or I can't do a shot because y'all know I'll be fumbling or I ain't even get all the way through the show yet. I don't think anybody has any questions. It's almost a minute and 15 seconds. I should take a shot. I second what Brandy said. I'll take a sip. I'm not taking a shot. I gotta get through this whole show. We just getting things started. And y'all know I'm sipping on Hindi. I'm sipping on Hindi. I'm already fumbling. Yeah, so I guess I'll wait. And in the meantime, between time, what's the number like for the shares? Make sure you guys are sharing. Lisa, what's the craziest place you've had sex? Y'all are gonna judge me. I don't give a damn. I've actually the craziest place that I've had sex was actually school. Boom. No, I didn't. I got through it. Rose said, "Hot seat question: how many dudes in your friend list have you hit and still currently friends with?" Now that's just a little. My friends list. Where is that? Like on Facebook or are you talking about my phone, Instagram? You got to be clarified. How many women have you been with? Whoa. I'm gonna answer it, but I'm gonna take a sip. I've never been with a woman, believe it or not. There has been several women that has been interested. I have been propositioned many times for threesomes and things like that. I'm not really into women in a sexual way. I can appreciate a beautiful woman, like, oh, she's pretty, she's cute, or whatever, but I'm not like, I want that box. That's not me. How many women have you had? I answer that. What's the kinkiest and freakiest and the nastiest thing you've done? I'm taking a sip. I got to take I got to take a sip on that one. We'll get shut down. We'll get shut down. Okay, that's not bad, BB. High school or college. It was high school. I was in my high school. I was with my boyfriend at the time in high school. We used to fuck like rabbits. And we did. There it is. Christine said, I'm going to sit with you. Girl, I thought you was kinky. Okay, full transparency. All right. I've never been with a woman. I don't know. I've never been with a woman. It's not my freakness. My freakiness is to make you guys feel comfortable to come out with your freakiness. Like I said, life is too short to have bad sex. I am, for my man in my bedroom, most definitely anything goes. If he decides to bring up a threesome option, I'll consider it, but I would definitely be a pillow princess in that instance. I won't return the favor, and that's my problem. Why I can't be with women, because I like to return the favor. And because I can't bring myself to do it, I would just rather not. But to each his own. Um, Bianca, get out the seat. Cool. Thanks, Brandy. Thanks for looking. Dawn said, I'll tell you mine. If that's definitely what you want to do, definitely put it in the chat. Lisa, run. I've done. I got my track shoes on. I did it. Do you want to try it with a woman? I've never thought about it. Honestly, it was never anything that I've thought about. Like I said, I'm not sexually attracted to women. So, like I said, if he brought up the option for a threesome, I would think about it. I'm not going to lie. And depending on how comfortable I am with that, then cool. And most definitely, if I decide to agree with it, like I said, I'm definitely going to be a pillow princess. That's it. That's it. That's all. For me, vagina's too like unpredictable. Like, yeah, like we'll come, but then sometimes we'll squirt. I don't want no squirt action. So I'm cool on that. And I know how good what this mouth could do. So I'm not doing it. I'm cool. Christine is understanding me. Bro, would BB completely change if you got pregnant like Bianca the librarian? No, I won't. And the funny thing is, if I ever had kids, I would definitely not try to have them sexually repressed, because I know and notice that there's a lot of adults out here that are really sexually repressed and won't have an open mind to certain things. So yeah, I would definitely try to teach them to be open and all of that. Thanks, Lisa, you get it. Christine said, I must say it's fun. Okay. I've never dipped my toe in the lady pond. I've did stuff, but stuff was like clothes on. It wasn't never like we crossed the line. What's a pillow princess? I'm glad that you asked. A pillow princess is dead fish. Anytime that you just lay there and don't do anything, most women, not gonna say all, but I've heard most women are pillow princess. So what you want to do, that means like if you are engaged and if he's on top, you might want to move with them and things like that, moan, talk, whatever. He wants to feel appreciated as well. So, ladies, don't just lay there. And Big Exclusive said, fuck that, drown me. That's you, not me. Whatever floats your boat. Brandy is cracking the fuck up. Lisa, Christina, speaking of Lisa, I'm about to be old punishment. Yes, he's going to cut the feet. Stop it. First and last, unpredictable vagina is a great Poppy is laughing. Tiff is agreeing with Christine. Yes, he's going to cut my feet. That's not that. Mimi, she's not fucking with the third party, but they can do shit with her. Lisa, I like being a pretty little princess sometimes. I don't know how to be. Like I don't ever want that. Like, yeah, I fucked her and that shit was corn. I don't want that. But yeah, I'm just not with that. Dawn said a pillow princess is a dead leg. Facts, dead fish. The bitch is dead. She won't move. She don't talk. She don't moan. The bitch don't even breathe deeply. Like, that's a pillow princess. And that's probably what I would be if I was with a woman. So I choose not to be. And thanks for the hot seat. And anything else? Tiff is being a pillow princess sometimes. To each his own. That's wonderful. And like I said, this is a safe space. I'm not judging anyone here, but I appreciate all of the comments. Where are we at with the shares before I go into pillow talk? Anybody can give me a number. Are we at least 15? Sorry. Oh, Mimi said 20. Okay, thanks you guys, but keep sharing. Keep going up. Randy, I'm only a pillow princess after funerals because I be sad and still want dick. I can feel it. I can feel it in the air. Yeah, a little something. Okay, we're at 20 shares. So now moving on into some pillow talk. That hot seat was fun. Maybe in a couple of shows, I'll give you guys some other questions that you guys can answer. I mean, ask me and I'll answer. We'll figure that out. Whichever one, whenever I'm feeling a little bit free, or I guess. So last week we discussed erectile dysfunction amongst some other things. Vaginal steaming. I'm doing it wrong, Brandy. I didn't get no yams after the funeral. I wouldn't expect you to get yams after your mom's funeral. That was big. That's a big loss. But I mean, most people would give you pity yams now. Not pity like you, but like, you know, th- just saying. They'll probably give it up to you way easier than you would have to work for it any other way because you're grieving. It might be a thing. Let me see. So tonight, the first topic what we're going to discuss is Mimi. Can I get the first slide, please? Premature ejaculation. Before the guys go running, again, this is a safe space, and I have something for you guys. Pity yams, I didn't even get that. Breen asking you wanted some pity yams. It's not pity, like they not like, oh, let me fuck you. But you don't have to put in the effort right now because people know that you're grieving. So they'll be more inclined to just give it up. So for those who don't know, premature ejaculation, Mimi, can I get that slide, please? It occurs in men when semen leaves the body, ejaculates sooner than wanted during sex. Premature ejaculations is a common sexual complaint. As many as 1 out of 3 people say it has happened at some time. Premature ejaculation isn't a common cause for concerns if it doesn't happen often. Thank you for that. Now, I know probably ain't no men going to actually cop to it, but there's anybody in here that suffer from premature ejaculation. Like I said, I have some good things for you guys tonight, some things that you can learn. So pull up a seat and kick your feet up. So what I want to talk about is that there are 12 different sexual positions for people who suffer from premature ejaculation. Mimi said I do. And the first one, Mimi, please, the slide, is the cowgirl. You see that position? This is how it looks, and this is what the cowgirl is considered. How you do it. Men, you lie on your back. You allow your partner to mount you. You straddle your hips and you insert your penis from an upright position. Then she can ride your penis like a cowgirl riding a bull. How it helps with premature ejaculation? This sex I'm going to call it PE. How it helps with PE, this sex position where giving someone control can really help you. Your partner has almost complete control of the penetration, stripping you from the ability to thrust quickly and vigorously. If the spirit moves you, make sure your partner knows to limit your pleasure and focus on her pleasure. This will probably involve deep grinding and clitoral stimulation, the perfect break for your penis. The difficulty rating is a 1, and this is considered lazy sex exhibit A. All you have to do is lie there during sex and let her do the work. Your partner will love it because it puts her in control of the sex session. So, thank you, Mimi. Now, I spoke about pillow princesses a couple minutes ago. You're not allowed to be a pillow princess in that instance. Rub that first one out a little, little fella. Excuse me. Yeah, that's true. But some, it's still a problem for some. Not all, some. But yeah. They need to be positioned outside the vagina because they can't handle the PE. This supposed to help to stop him coming fast. Yes, because when you're on top, you're in control as the woman. So, if you're really in tune with your partner, you know what it's like, or when he's about to reach that climax point, you can stop, have him reposition himself, and then get the things going again. You are in complete control, women. So, the cowgirl is one position to try if he gets in it and after 3 strokes he busts. Just giving you an alternative. That's all I'm saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Next position, Mimi, can I get that slide, please? Position number 2, spooning. How to do it. Both partners lay on their sides. Your front pressing against her back like spooning cuddling position, excuse me. You're the big spoon, she's the little spoon. Your partner should separate her legs a little bit. You find her vagina with your hand and you enter her from behind. How this helps: the strokes available to you in this sex position will be very short, preventing you from making the long, wild thrusts that push most men past the point of no return. The short strokes target her G spot, making it a great one for her. Focus on grinding your hips against her butt. Consider stimulating her clitoris with her finger, excuse me, that combo that I was talking about with the orgasms episode. The combo is definitely a great way to get her there. Stroke and stroke, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, but make sure you're rubbing the clitoris with your fingers. You can then bring her to orgasm. It's easier to feel good about your own orgasm whenever it happens. The difficulty rating is a 2. Both of you are lying down, which you can do in your sleep. So he can roll over, put it in, and you got to get up. However, getting the right angle can require a little hip manipulation, especially if your hips are differing widths. Thank you for that, Mimi. When you write it, write your name with the hips. That's a good trick. Try doing the alphabet though. The alphabet is a good one too. Lisa, when I get on top, it's over, so I don't see that working. You have to be in control. So even though you are on top and you know certain things, certain positions, certain maneuvers may make him come, if you don't want him to come in that particular moment, you might have to decrease your pressure, things of that nature, whatever you want to call it. Just don't get them there too fast. And then that way, we already know, ladies, when we're on top, we know how to get ourselves off if you are that person. Um, so, but yeah, that's a good one. Mimi's going to try that trick. Let me see. Make sure you rubbing that little man in the boat. Yes, the man on the boat. Flick the bean. There it is. Brandy, he gotta have pain to thrust, not for little peens. That's a fact. And Mr. Him, damn. Yeah. So, yeah, spooning. Again, you get from behind, find the vagina, coochie, pussy, whatever you want to call it. Find all of those things. Once you found it and once y'all are in a comfortable position, make sure you guys are flicking the bean as well. And then she may get off before you get off. And then after she gets off, you won't feel like, hey, I didn't last that long. Because once we get off, we really don't give a fuck. Just saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Big role, women still playing sleep, asking dumb questions like, what you doing back there? Shut up. I'm looking for my key. Ah! I used to do that, not anymore. But yeah, when you act like you don't want it, that's definitely a fact, bro. I hate you for that. Poppy Fizz Ed with B. I'm just trying to help y'all out. Like I said, we're too life is too short to have bad sex. Even people with that ejaculates prematurely, it's not a good thing, guys. We talk about you. We talk about you. You don't want to be talked about. You don't want to be blocked. I'm trying to help you. Next slide, Mimi, please. Position 3, side by side. How to do it. This is similar to spooning, but the partners are facing each other. Lay on your sides, face to face. Women, you're supposed to lift your free leg and wrap it around his hip, giving your hips access to her vagina. So, you see how they're laying there? The leg is wrapped around. Okay. That's pretty much how that position works. His leg is underneath her ass, but that's probably to help him insert the penis, but this is how that works. How it helps: both partners control how deep they thrust. resulting in a sex position that are both active and passive for both partners. The man relinquishes some control, allowing him to focus on sensations while limiting how much he can thrust. Um, the difficulty rating is a 3. You're still lying down, so you won't have to tap out or anything. The challenge here is coordinating your thrust and working as a team. So once you guys get your rhythm together, that's it's a good time. So, um, let me see. Size matters doing. Lisa, I don't know. Might as well lay flat on the back with my legs down. Doing, ladies, don't forget that. Grips. The grips helps. Kegel. Kegel, Kegel, Kegel. Randy, not a fan of this position. Why not? I'm a little curious. Why not? Roll. Never gave out no whack hammer. I never wanted to be the dude who's the topic of the conversation in the hair salon. Be like, girl, this nigga tore my navel up, shaking my head. Yeah, you don't want to be that nigga. Don't be that nigga. This is how you fuck when you sick. It works. Kegel going to get him out of here. That's true. You only do that with experienced men, not a premature ejaculator. Just saying. Mimi, can I get the next slide, please? Position 4, the yab yum. Okay, so the man sits on the bed or the floor, and the woman, straddles his hips, facing him, allowing her to enter from the front. How this helps? This position has the advantage of being hard to maintain. The man can thrust indiscriminately while holding himself up and his partner in position. This is a very intimate position, great for pleasing your partner and getting feedback from her reactions. So with that, you can watch her face, her breathing, and things, so you know what she's enjoying, whichever thrust that you're giving her in that particular moment. So this is good for that. The difficulty rating is a 7. Excuse me, a 7. This position is awkward to maintain, especially if you have tight hamstrings or hips. If you can't touch your toes, you might find yourself having to prop yourself up on your hands or tuck your legs if you can't fully extend them. Either way, this position teeters on the verge of collapse. That's why the rating was a 7. So, stretch. You guys, men especially, stretch. Yoga's your friend. I don't know. I went to the stretch zone. They're not a sponsor. They should be, but they was great. Go to the stretch zone. Get stretched out. Geez, they're scissoring. Shut up. That was not a scissor, but got you. Let me see. Yeah, what the fuck is yab yum? I just told you what it was. He's on his floor. You're straddling him. His dick is in you. You're riding him. He can tell by your reactions whether you like it, whether you don't, and he can also control himself from bussing. Roll, ladies, big roll advice. Your physical form can be a factor in what pleases or works for you. All midgets can do all positions. Stop speaking from stuff if you 250 pounds plus. Thanks. Roll. Lisa, yoga makes you limber. Stretch those hips, ladies. Yes. And men, stretch. Stretching is the key. Where was I at? Next slide, please, Mimi. Another way to control PE, non-penetrative missionary. How to do it? Men, you lie on top of your partner as normal and missionary. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. But you do not penetrate her. Instead, rub the back of your penis against her vulva, clitoris, and perineum. How it helps. Most people never think to try this form of outer course, but it could be a godsend for men who come too quickly. There's still a lot of wetness, warmth, but the sensation is focused on the less sensitive back of the penis, not the front of the shaft and the head, where most orgasmic stimulation comes from. She loves it because she can grind her clit against the shaft, resulting in some form of orgasm. And then again, you could go in, bang, 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 do your thing, and she's fine with it. Difficulty rating is a number 2. Most men can find a form. Most men can find a form of missionary sex that they can easily maintain, regardless of their fitness or flexibility. Thank you, Mimi. Poppy, ain't nothing wrong with my love tackle, but good to know. Lisa, I got my ways. Oh, for controlling him coming. And Tiff is, get him, girl. And Lisa, her legs needs to be higher. Mimi, next position, please. The cross. How you do it? It involves you lying on your side and her lying on her back. Excuse me, her torso at a 90-degree angle to your torso, her legs draped over your hips, and her buttocks exposed to the front of your pelvis. Thus forward and enter her with your hips against your back. Wait, your hips against the back of her thighs. How it helps. There's not much range for motion for you to go nuts within this position, nor is it easy to thrust uncontrollably when your hips are at rest. The difficulty rating is a 2. The angles available are really versatile, and lying on your side is the opposite of strenuous. So the cross may be a good fit for some. I've tried it. It's a good time if he's stimulating the clitoris. Again, men, don't forget the clit. It's a special thing for you. It's really a cheat code. Y'all know how y'all used to play Grand Theft Auto. Y'all got them codes, up, down, left, right, circle, square, triangle, whatever, up, down, up, down. The clitoris can be your friend. So again, men, if you're suffering from PE, I don't know why that's funny. If you're suffering from PE, that may be a thing, but definitely the clitoris, you stroke while clitoris, the combo is a hell of an orgasm. It's a hell of a sensation, and she will thank you, and then you can thank me later. I like the cross because I'm religious. Okay, Brandy. Next slide, please, Mimi. This position is called the lazy dog. How to do it? Doggy style is usually an end of sex thing because the men because with the men in control of thrusting depth and momentum on his side, plus a great view, is nearly impossible to last long. Prone rear entry is a twist on doggy style that involves both you and her laying down and you on top of her. Think of it as missionary with your partner flipped over or spooning rotated face down. How it helps. The depth of this thrust available to you is greatly reduced, allowing you the fun of doggy style without the intense stimulation. This difficulty rating is a 4. Figure out where to put your knees is a challenge, and getting her hips at the right angle to your hips for you to actually enter her could be difficult. Most women keep their hips lower than they need to be. So, ladies, in that position, no, her back needs to be. Wait, her back needs to my arch here. Her back needs to my arched here. I'm gonna need you to put that again, because I don't know. Yeah, but ladies, work on your arches. There are definitely different levels to this shit. You have this. I can't even hold my hand straight. You have this. You have this. You have that, and then y'all get the picture. Just make sure work on your levels of your arches, ladies. Like I said, we're too grown to be out here not knowing when and how to apply a certain arch. Lazy doggy style, there's just a little bit of arch. And Biggest Lisa said Lisa's drinking good. She needs to be. It just requires a little arch, just a little bit. But yes, thanks, Sonia. A pillow helps. Randy, he's going to have to take one of his arms and wrap around my hair and pull my head back. Remix. Cool. That's another way to go. Men, listen to Brandy. That's a surefire way to get her excited. And Lisa's agreeing. So, ladies, lazy dog requires a little arch, not a lot. And like I said, know when to apply said arches. Yes, men may have PE, but we have to know our partners and know what to do to prevent him from getting there too soon. The boomerang arch. Mimi, can I get the next slide, please? Position number 8, woman on top. Kind of like cowgirl, but it's not. You see that she's laying across him. She's not sitting up. How to do it. Similar to cowgirl, the woman climbs on top of you, but she lies chest to chest like an inverted missionary position. How it helps. This position allows the woman to envelop the penis deeply while restricting his ability to thrust. So it seems like if he's thrusting too much, that might be the reason for PE. So women, if you are in control of his thrust, he may last longer. Anyway, back to what I was saying. She can enjoy the deep sense of fullness and grind her click against your shaft without the vigorous thrusting that caused you to lose control. She's in charge, so make sure to communicate with her if you are getting close and need a break. The difficulty rating is 1. Another chance for men to just chill on your back and let her do the work. Thank you. It's 2023 almost. I don't want to hear nothing about any women being pillow princesses. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want it to be a thing anymore. And I said last night on the Rabbit Hole 13, if anybody caught it, 2023 is going to be the year of the woman. So we have to not be pillow princesses. That's it. That's all. I don't know. Doing. Now, this position means that he has to throw them hips and rotation. Right. If you guys get into a good groove of things, if you guys are on the right level, get your rhythm together, it could be a good time. Brandy, you gotta leave. You gotta have to send me the slideshow so I can order some of these moves like takeout. Got you. I'll send it to you. Send me your email, inbox me your email, and I'll send it to you. Mr. Cheese, this position puts a silencer on the palm. I hate you. Lisa, FYI, get the full list of hair. Wait, get a full fist of hair. I'm sorry, men, if you're going to pull hair. That's right. Men, let me show you. Okay. If you're going to pull hair, okay, pull it at the root, right? Don't tug. Don't, but pull it here. And if I say harder, just tighten your grip. Just tighten it. You see? Just, and then don't, I don't want you pulling because my edges are like gold. I don't need you pulling nothing out. But anyway, back to the regularly scheduled program. That's right. But yes, 2023 year of the woman. Boop, I'm claiming it. Mimi, can I get that next slide, please? Next position, sit on a throne. How to do it. Sit on a chair and have her stand with her back facing you. Then lower into a seated position on your lap, inserting your penis as she does so. How it helps. The woman has control and will usually grind against your hips, enjoying the deep penetration without long or fast thrusts. She might bounce a little, but she gets enough squats. At the gym. Difficulty rating. If you sit in a chair, you can do this position. Thank you for that. The only thing that I find wrong with that position is because I'm short. Like I'm about every bit of 5'3". So you got to have the right chair in order for me to be able to sit on the throne. So if you find the right chair, that's good for me to really be able to plant my feet. But you also have to take in consideration that he's sitting there. So it's going to also elevate you some. So you really need the right chair for your height in order for it to work out, because it may be pleasurable for him, but it might not be as pleasurable for you because of the fact that you're not in the proper position. Just FYI. Lil said, "Will your heels be?" That's true, but it's not always a good. Like I'm not always in the hills every time. Not every time. I would. That's. I'll keep that mental note. You're going to end up bent over in the position. Facts. But if you are on the chair first, you're doing whatever you're doing, and once he starts to feel like he's about to, it can definitely end in a good time. You will maybe bent over. But at least you get yours first, and then he could get his. Anyway, I'm every bit of 4'9". So you have to find the right chairs, fellas. Just make sure you have the right chair for her height, and then it could be a good time. I agree. Definitely need the right chair. Gaming chairs definitely work good. LOL. I've heard that. I did hear that. So if he's a gamer, ladies, Christmas is coming up. You might want to get him a chair and you could do some things. Mimi, I wish I was short. And it's so funny because I wish I was tall. We always want the things that we can't have. I'm sorry. Next position. I'm sorry. Yeah, Mimi. Next position. Grinding missionary. Again, missionary is one of the easiest positions to lose control of because you're doing all of the thrusting and have access to deep penetration. Grinding missionary, however, flips the position on its head by requiring you to thrust your penis deep and leave it there, grinding your hips against hers. So your penis is still inserted, but you're just moving and grinding. And with that grinding, it could possibly get the clit stimulation that I've been talking about all night, which is a great thing. So this is another position that you may want to try. How it helps. Without the long, intense thrust, it's easier to keep your penis from being overstimulated. Meanwhile, your partner will love the face-to-face grinding. It rubs her clit while filling her vagina fully. I just said that. See? Yeah, that's what you're doing. Difficulty rating is a 2. Most men know how to do some form of missionary, which is no different. See? And these positions aren't that difficult. It's not. It's really not. Tiff says she needs another drink. And this position, throw them legs on his shoulders, and he's going to bust immediately. When you get enough of yours off, and you want him to then finish, then you throw them legs on them shoulders. Don't start that way, especially if he is suffering from PE. That's the topic. Premature ejaculation. Positions for you not to come so fast. These are the ones that you may want to try. Can I get the next slide, please? I'm losing my voice. Um, the standing ovation. This is a fun one. How to do it. Find a nice comfy pillow she wouldn't mind laying on. Make sure the pillow is near the bottom of her back. This sex position requires him to stand facing her and towards the bed or table. How it helps. This position offers deep penetration and intimacy, and he has the option to thrust fast or slow, which also creates a great opportunity to take a break if needed. The position greatly benefits her as the pillow will lift her pelvis slightly, allowing for deeper penetration and an opportunity to target her G spot more effectively. Excuse me. Difficulty rating is a 4. Positioning and getting used to the pillow may take a minute or two, but everything else is smooth sailing once it's comfortable and in the right place. Thank you, Mimi. Um, Poppy, that's how you get in her tummy. That's what I was describing when I said boot dick. That's the great position, men, for you to put your boots on and go to work. Boot, that's like I said before, it's levels to everything. We have the sock dick, the sneaker dick, and boot dick. Boot dick is the best dick. So if he's doing the standing ovation, you will get a standing ovation if you put those boots on. Um Brandy, the GUIM position. Facts. Um what kind of you go to? That was funny. Let me see. I wasn't going to, but I just took a shot of dark. That's good. We should be all drinking dark. Mm. It don't go down right if it ain't brown. I'm just saying. Mimi, can I get the next slide? I'm sorry. And this I believe is the last position. Yes, position 12 is the last position. It's called take a kneel, kind of similar to the wheelbarrow position. How to do it? Your partner lies on her back as in the missionary position with her legs sprayed open. You kneel upright and turn her missionary style from a perpendicular motion. How it helps. You cannot thrust as deeply from this position or with as much force as you don't have the leverage of your free hips. You are also in control and free to dial it back if things get too intense. Moreover, the tension requires to maintain the kneeling position and distract you from pleasure just enough to delay orgasm. And this is a 5 on the difficulty charts. Maintaining this kneeling position can be strenuous because we all got bad knees now. We are of a certain age, and those knees are different, so it can be strenuous. You may delay orgasm, but this position can be hard to maintain. Thank you. Brown means it's going down. Facts. Cheese, I rock with the most of these positions. I could be dumb, lazy, and all of them. It's a good time. So, like I said, these positions require ladies for us to take over some. Yes, we got. Listen, I only got mega knees if I got enough henny in my system. If it ain't enough henny, these knees ain't. Listen, no, they don't work like they used to. But depending on the night, like Lisa said, brown means it's going down. So if I got enough brown in me, yeah, mega knees is definitely popping out. But again, men even have bad knees. I guess football, whatever, if you play the sport and all of those things, I guess that could be a thing. But yeah, we're of a certain age, so it may take a little bit of time to maintain, but take a nil is a good position if you are trying to delay you coming. And Mimi, can I get the next slide, please? How some sex positions help you last longer. Men are basic creatures. They know 2 or 3 sexual positions, and that's it. Some men, let me say that, some men, before that gets there. What men who experience premature ejaculation don't realize is that some sexual positions can actually help them last longer for a number of reasons. One, they don't allow you as long or as deep of thrusts, preventing you from becoming overstimulated. Two, they don't rely on thrusting or penetration at all, limiting how fast you become aroused. Three, they are difficult to perform, so your attention is on maintaining the position rather than the sensations in your penis. Four, they put you in the driver's seat, allowing you to control how much stimulation you receive and keep you from sailing over the edge. And five, they prioritize her pleasure. Keyword prioritize her pleasure, which usually involves less vigorous thrusting than you think. So it's not bang, 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 bang. Women don't like bang, 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 bang. We like different types of sensations. And sometimes with the bang, 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 you will be subject to busting before I will. So some of these positions, most of these positions, all of these positions will help you help her, and vice versa. She'll help you help you. I think I said that right. Whatever. Yeah, Poppy said his knees is turn up, so he gets it. Little that brown turn you into a whole different person. Anything is possible. Brandy, ninjas that catch the the Charlie Hurts and fuck through it deserves an award. Yes, those are a different kind of animal. Those men. Christine, I'm so mad because I can't comment because I have a lot to say. I don't think he's in here right now because he hasn't said it. He's been quiet for a minute. He might be lurking though. I don't know. Um, Poppy said unless it's in a foot, the Charlie horse. Oh shit. Um, Let me see. Brandy facts means he cares about your pleasure. Most definitely. First of all, a nigga that can fuck through a Charlie horse and then you don't even realize it, and then he tell you like, "Yo, I caught a Charlie horse." No, you didn't. Boy, you crazy. Boy, you crazy. Poppy, yes, Christine, get another. Just put it under another name. Prioritize her, and she would take care of you. Facts, Poppy. I think you're right. Bless that man the right way. Christine say he's lurking. I know it. I know. This it sucks. I'm sorry, sis. We got to do something because we need your comments. We need you to be active in this chat. Again, now it's time. If you haven't already done so, please share, subscribe, and like. Algorithm love. I can't see it, but I appreciate it still. And I appreciate you all. Mimi, can I get the next slide, please? Note, things to keep in mind. Men who learn who learn more about their sexual repertoire becomes better lovers overall. Ladies, by learning the best positions for him to last longer, he becomes much less boring in bed and not limited to the same 2 positions. And men, women appreciate the opportunity to discover new sensations. Never knowing what to expect from you in bed can be exciting. Big exclusive. I'm always around, even when I'm not. Good to know. Uh, and she has some great stories to tell. So just come in. Just go on YouTube under another name. I don't know. I don't think he'll put it together, but it's just a way. It's just a way around it. Tiff said yes, catch them off guard. So yes, men, women like different sensations. We like certain things. We like to be touched a certain way, and even if you can discover a new way to touch and or make us feel sexually aroused, we'll definitely treat you for that. You'll definitely get a whole nother reaction. I always say men are creatures of habit. They use the same moves that they used on somebody else. We are not cookie cutters. We're not all every one thing that may have did it for one girl may not do it for the next. So you might want to switch it up. Um, just my advice. Mimi, can I get the next slide, please? Switching positions. It adds varieties and new sensations to your sex positions. For men with premature ejaculation, excuse me, switching positions has a whole different implication. The opportunity for a break if you feel the big finish is approaching. It may be tempting to go nuts switching positions every 30 seconds to delay your orgasm while showing your partner what a stud you are. But slow your roll. Women love variety, but they also love a chance to relax in a position and discover the sensations it has in store for them. By all means, switch it up, but control yourself. 4 or 5 positions in a sex session are plenty. And Mimi, wait, let me see. Poppy says gently rough sometimes could be the cheat code. Facts. Niche, I believe that's a new person. I never seen her. Welcome. Preach, she's agreeing to what I'm saying. Dawn, I think playing some music will intensify it. Yeah. You know what intensifies it for me? And I might get like cut it slipped as soon as I say it, but I don't give a damn. R. Kelly. R. Kelly is definitely a way to go. That TP2 album, yeah, that TP2 album. That's all I'm gonna say. TP2.com album, I should say. And Chocolate Factory was okay. Or anything, his albums, just throw that on if you're lazy. Just let it play. The whole album and just get it done. You don't even gotta worry about having a playlist. Just play his albums and that'll work. Mimi, can I get the next slide, please? So what I'm coming to find out, and which everybody should know, fitness plays a key part into having good sex. But anyway, premature ejaculation and fitness. Some of these positions require flexibility or even physical strength to maintain. This is a good time as any to remind you that your overall physical health impacts your sexual health. Consider going to the gym if you have been putting it off. But if you do not work out, consider adding more lower body stretching to help you stay in these positions long enough to make an impression. Thank you for that. Um, where am I at? Okay, comments. I think okay, I read that. I made all my sons offer R. Kelly. See, Christine is telling you so. That's a cheat code. Um, Dawn, indeed you do. Poppy, Anticipation 1 and 2. Okay, these are albums that they throwing out. Take note. Brandy, R. Kelly, Tank, Trey Songs, Christine, all of his albums are fire. Like I said, if you don't feel like making a playlist, just throw some R. Kelly on and you'll be good to go. Tiff said TP2 Sex Me Part 2 from 12 Play. Yes. I was a kid then. But once I knew what he was saying, definitely. Lisa surely does improve your sex. Christine, baby, yes. With her praising emojis. Etc. You don't say no tonight, baby, baby. Oh my god, yes. Don't you say no tonight. Not tonight. That's it. Don't you say no tonight. Whoo, yeah. If I walk in your house and R. Kelly is playing, it's over. It's going down, according to Christine. Big exclusive, just put some AirPods. Something in your ears at this point. Mimi, I'm sorry. Can I get the next slide? I don't even know where I'm at. I got thrown off with the R. Kelly. Don't you say no tonight. On pleasing her. Studies show that roughly 65% of women never reach orgasm from intercourse alone. Which I tell y'all before. Relying on toys, hands, and tongues to get her there, or at least mostly there. This is great news for guys with PE because be the guy who listens to the pleas of countless women. Go for broke on foreplay with things like foreplay is a big thing. Do not skip the foreplay. You'll thank me later. Kissing, fingering, nipple play, and oral sex are some things that you may want to try beforehand before you stick your dick in her. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I don't know how else to clean that up, but just blatantly say it. Before you stick a dick in her, put some foreplay in, and these are the things that you may want to try before you do so. If you can bring your partner to climax before penetration even happens, how fast you come will make far less of an impact on how you both feel about the sex session. Buy yourself some time by focusing on her. Then you never have to worry about whether or not you are good in bed. You can then focus on delaying your orgasm for your own sake, not just hers. So, men who have this issue, a little bit of foreplay goes a long way. A lot of bit of tongue goes a long way. Um, if you get her to the point where she's wiped out, then you slide in and then you get your 3 strokes in a grind, you bust, she won't even know. Why? Because of the fact that my massive income, my passive income playlist on YouTube does it for me. Okay. But what I'm saying is, if you get us to the point where we're like, whatever, just I'm done. Like I said, your 3 pumps in the grind just may do it. She won't even realize it because why? She's reached that climax. She's tired. She got where she needed to be. So that's another cheat code. Let me see. Tiff said I listen to that. Oh wait, Christine said she listens to that every day. You playing some R. Kelly is going down. Facts. Um, Christina's agreeing. Ghetto Queen, dancing with the rich man. Lisa gotta eat the fuck, gotta eat and fuck, and then eat and want. Yeah, I think Lisa been drinking because normally I could fix that. But yeah, I got you. Christine, I'm so mad I have to take it down. Go ships in the AM. Great show, B. Y'all have a great night. Get freaky in the rain. Good night. Thanks, Christine, for joining. I appreciate you. Yes, get some rest for work in the AM. Doing, ladies, did you see the half of the baby video when he was walking up those steps with that bulge? I didn't see it. Send it to my inbox. Mimi, can I get the next slide, please? So to wrap things up, some sex positions to help you last longer in the bed were covered in the 12 that I mentioned, but that's just a start. Women like you to switch up positions. It feels new and adventurous. It can also provide better stimulation for her during sex. Finding a sex position that works for the both of you may be hard. However, you need to keep fitness and strength in mind, and if you're lacking, will make things hard. Try out these basic sex positions to last longer. Cowgirl, spooning, and girl on top. Those are one of the easiest ones to try and then figure it out along the way. These will be a good test to see if they will help you prolong your intercourse. Thank you, Mimi. So to wrap things up, like I said, men, focus on her. If you have this problem or issue, some of the 12 positions that I mentioned may possibly help. Hopefully it does. Switch it up. Try try one position this night, several positions that night, I should say, not one. Several positions, and then just switch it up. Make it fun, spontaneous. And women, some of these positions involve us putting in some kind of work. You have to also put in some kind of work. Don't be that girl. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Let me see. Is there anything else in the comments? And Christine said that's her favorite video. I haven't seen it. So whoever has it, send it to me. I haven't seen it. That's all. But moving on. Going into our next topic. Mimi, can I get that slide, please? I'm losing my voice. We're talking about erotic blueprints. Before I go into this, has anybody ever heard of erotic blueprints? Where's Mr. Cheese for the review? That's coming later. He'll be here. Trust me. Thank you, Mimi. But question is, before I go into what it is and break it down, has anybody had heard of that? Because when you was a baby, when it came out, B. Brady's laughing. Is that what you're saying? That you've heard of it? The erotic blueprint. Anybody familiar? Yes, no, in the comments. Brandy is not familiar. Okay, sorry. Is anybody else familiar before I decide to reveal what it is? Lisa's no. I just need one more answer. Sonya's no. Okay. I was going to tell you if you did anyway, so it didn't matter. But everybody with the no. Okay, Mimi, can I get that slide so they'll figure out what it is? The erotic blueprint is an arousal map to your primary sexual style, which includes the types of pleasure you enjoy, your turn-ons, your turn-offs, What makes you reach orgasm? Erotic blueprints are like your sexual personality type, kind of like your love languages, but it deals with sex. Learning how you are sexually wired, what your needs are, what your boundaries or limits are, will help you have affirming and positive sexual experience, both alone and with others. And Mimi, can I get the next slide, please? These are the 5 erotic blueprints. You have energetic, sensual, sexual, kinky, and shapeshifter. I'm going to break it down what everyone means, but by the looks of this, would anybody like to take a guess as to what their erotic blueprint may be? So we have energetic, sensual, sexual, kinky, or shapeshifter. No, but do they have an online quiz that's I like to have my blueprint? Yes, they do. I'll send you that information, Brandy. Mimi, sexual. Poppy said shapeshifter, Lisa Carter. Eyeballs and laughing. Brandy said shapeshifter. Mimi said or sensual. Anybody else? So we have energetic, sensual, sexual, kinky, or shapeshifter. Big exclusive with sexual. Okay, I think I got enough answers. So I'm going to tell you what each one means. Mimi, please, that slide. So for the energetic types, these people with this blueprint are aroused by space, anticipation, and teasing. People with the energetic blueprint often experience altered states, have non-genital full body orgasms, and orgasms without being touched. Those are the energetic ones. Sensual, I think Mimi said sensual. Um, it's all about the vibes. They're turned on by exploring and entertaining all of their senses during sexual and erotic intimacy. So, taste, smell, touch, sight, and sound. This type really likes to savor the experience, take in the atmosphere. They may delight in various types of play that enhance, tease, or deprive the senses. So maybe if you take one sense away, they may get off on the other four. Um, Two senses, same thing. However you want to put it, they're more on the sensual side. Sexual. The sexual blueprint tends to be very visual, aroused by bodies and sex, and may not experience much shame around their sexuality. That was big exclusive. And Mimi. Oh, Tiff said sensual. Dawn said shapeshifter and sensual. Mimi is agreeing, yes. Big exclusive said nailed it. Okay. The kinky types, nobody said kinky. Kinky are titillated by the taboo. They are primarily excited by situations or activities that are considered outside of the social norms of sexuality or labeled deviant. As a result, kinky blueprints tend to embrace a lot of fantasy and creativity in their sex lives and enjoy role playing situations. Um, and last but not least, the shapeshifters. I believe that was Poppy and Brandy that said that. And Dawn, she did say that as well. Shapeshifters get off on all of it. Their arousal is influenced by a little bit of everything we've mentioned. They crave variety and are considered the explorers of the blueprints when it comes to sexuality and kink. Fresh new experience are the key, and sensationing the appetite of shapeshifter blueprint. Um, Thank you for that. So I would consider myself a shapeshifter. I can get off on all of those, every situation, and then I would say after shapeshifter probably will be kink for me. But me personally, that's what I am. It is a free test online that you guys can take, and they should email you the results. I took the test. It definitely came back as shapeshifter and kinky, and then all the other ones followed. But they have a more extensive test. I haven't actually taken it. I don't know. It is $17. That's why I didn't take it. I was fine with the basic results. But if you want to really go in and deep dive, all you have to do is Google it and it'll bring up the results for the quiz and you can take it from there. And again, they will email you your results. Mimi, can I get the next slide, please? Thank you. This Why knowing your blueprint can benefit your sex life. That's why blueprint concepts can be so helpful. It can take the guesswork out of knowing how you are erotically wired. If we can understand our own sexual needs, desires, boundaries, and emotional blocks, we can then talk about them with our partners with more confidence and comfort. In relationships, erotic blueprints can help partners understand each other's needs and make adjustments in the bedroom so both are having more fun and experience more uninhibited pleasure. Knowing your primary and secondary blueprints can also help you discover fun, sexy, and fresh ways to liven up your sex life. Thank you. Brandy, like most fire signs. Oh wait, I'm an Aries, so I'm a shapeshifter. Only one fit in my sexual blueprint. My boo is an Aries, so that's funny. But anyway, got you. Um, so Randy is a shapeshifter, so all of those things could possibly work with that. So yeah, if you guys learn your erotic blueprint, it's easier for you to know what you like, what you don't like. Again, it's just based off of, it's just something fun to do. Whomever you are with, if you are in a relationship, even if you're single, it's a good thing to know. Like I said, always say life is too short to have bad sex, and may make you feel more confident in exploring different things than what you may have in your normal sex life. So, again, open your minds and let your freak flag fly. Try saying that 5 times fast. I will not, but I got it out one time. So that's what you guys should do if you have the time. Go ahead, take the quiz. Again, it's something fun. You won't be disappointed. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Now before I jump into taboo talk, I just want to know if we have any more shares. Were there any more shares? At first we were at 20. Were there any more thereafter? Um that Henny got you beat. It always do. It always do. You hear my voice is going too, right? So we gonna have to rather that get out of here in a little bit. So where we at with the shares? Um, where we take the quiz, you gotta Google it. Just Google erotic blueprint quiz, and it'll take you to it. Um, Again, it will ask 22 in total. Thank you, Mimi. It will ask you if you want to do the basic quiz or the other quiz. Like I said, the other quiz does cost money. Is $17. I didn't take that one, but I took the other quiz, the basic one, and found out that I am a shapeshifter and kinky. Go figure. Um, so now it's time to slide into my what's that third segment? Second segment, taboo talk. So tonight on Taboo Talk, we will not be discussing nothing that's really out of the ordinary. Most people are familiar with this, hopefully. It's a little bit of light work, but it's something that I love personally. Mimi, can I get that slide, please? We're talking dirty talk. From sexting to in real life, dirty talk is a common turn on and it's something that is frequently explored during kink. It can be as simple as giving someone a few explicit compliments or as involved as spinning elaborate fantasies while role playing. Whatever dirty talk phrases you choose, have fun experimenting, and noticing what turns you and your partners on the most. And as always, remember kink is about continuous consent and what makes you feel comfortable and sexiest. Thank you, meaning. For me personally, I like a vocal man. I don't want a man that's just going to lay there. I need a moan. I need a grunt. I need you to talk. If you are a man that talks shit, talk your shit. I'm glad you defined IRL because I was like, what the fuck is that? Yes, in real life. um, yeah. If you're a man that talks shit, talk your shit. I want you to talk your shit. It's the same thing if it ain't sexting without pigs. Um, I disagree. I disagree. Like if you're somebody that gets off on words, If you can, yeah, get off on words, it can be sexting without the pics. Just send me a random text. This is what I want to do to you. That could go a long way. Um, but yeah, foreplay starts outside of the bedroom and for women, if you don't know that. Um, so if you send her a text of how you're thinking about her, or a phone call, or whatever her love language is, if you speak that, it revs up the engine. So then that way you don't have to put in too much work to get her there when she comes home from work or whatever it is that she's doing. She'll be ready for it because you already set the tone. Now the gym, take it or leave it, I don't know. And Big Exclusive is like me. He likes words. Texting, no, I don't read good. Gotta show me. Cool. Poppy needs pictures. He's visual. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever works, whatever floats your boat. But women like for you to moan. Women like for you to let us know that you're enjoying this as well. Don't be one of them men that are a church mouse. I don't want to have to hear a cricket pissed on cotton. Like, you gotta, like, I don't like that. I don't want to just hear my voice. I don't want to just hear that. I need to, yeah, know that you like it. Call me, yeah, just do that. They need sound. Um, let's see. So dirty talk is a good thing. What else? Dirty talk, moaning, like I said, heavy breathing. Tell me what you want me to do to you. Tell me that you like it. Things like that. Um, yeah. So that's the best way to end that. And before, yeah, moan, of course. Yeah, that's the end of taboo talk. Thank you, Mimi. Nobody likes a church mouse. Men, you don't want a woman that's in there that's just sitting there, you banging her out, and you like, does she like it? Are you feeling it? What's going on? She's not responding to anything. She's just laying there like dead fish. It's the same thing with women. We need to know that you like what we're doing, so then that way we won't have an issue. Excuse me, issue with doing said thing. Sorry. And I know normally I do a sex toy review once a month, but I have a live review from the toy that I discussed in the last sex toy review, which was the Gawk Gawk 3000. So, Mimi, can I get my segment, please? That music, I love it. I just need to hear it. I can't hear the mac and cheese with all that damn noise. I guess. I love that. Is my guest backstage? I hope he is, because my voice is going. Hi. I have
What's happening? What's
a
going
lot
on?
for you guys. I told you I was getting excuses. You was not dropping that shit on the rabbit hole. We gonna be
I don't even remember officially agreeing to that until you said that last night. I think you bullied me.
I did. I
Yeah,
did. You said it, but I did bully you also. Like, we're not doing that. Not you
something
not gonna
else.
do that. Yes, Lisa has definitely been waiting for this. She's like, where's Warren? We even call you cheese. Where's Warren with that review?
Oh man.
So the Gawk Gawk 3000.
Oh
How,
yeah.
how you like it?
Well, actually, it's actually called the Warrior Automatic Male Masturbator.
Okay.
Um,
And Mimi is right. You did bully us into eating those sandwiches, so it was only right.
those sandwiches was good though. Um, this is John. It's the soft silicone. Er, hold the little button,
Hold the little button.
the little mid button, turn him on.
Is it loud?
You hear that?
Loud.
You hear that? It's like 10 seconds. That's if you want to flip it up and reverse it. You know, you
Put your
want to do
finger
that.
and flip it and reverse it.
Yeah, yeah. So that's how that joint go. The long hold
What
the
speed
same
did
on.
you get to?
I tried them all.
Oh,
I tried them all.
it's a good
Um,
night. Bobby said you done got younger after using a Gawk Gawk just for 48 hours. And Randy said that shit gonna unscrew when you pee.
Was a couple mishaps, but that joint was just going without me. I was like, oh, so it's
So you got
crazy.
your lube. You got your lube.
Yeah. I got the lube. Had to put the lube in there. Put the lube on me. You know, and all that. I
And
actually
what
used it. I used it twice. That joint ain't it. I ain't.
was that it?
That joint ain't.
It ain't it.
It ain't it. Though. I never wanted this.
Mm,
I
okay.
never wanted this. You
But
know,
does it suck? Does it?
I didn't really get that. I do. I
No.
knew one thing. It makes you feel, made me feel big. I'm like, I don't know who all fitting in here all the way, but felt like a man.
Yeah, you felt like a man, man.
Felt like a man,
And
man. It
then
might
they
be
got
cool
the
for
two
some.
hand twisty. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's weird. Ain't nothing like the real thing. I need a tongue and all that situation.
So it's not a replacement. It's not a
No, I
one.
wish. I wish. I wish. I wish.
It's not a,
I
fuck these
pray
bitches. I don't need you. I got this.
I was gonna be done. I was gonna be done. I was gonna take pictures with this motherfucker on vacation. Me and Bay, you know what I'm saying? Find restaurants. This motherfucker
So
sitting in front of a plate.
that's disgusting. So did you come in under 2 minutes? Do you know?
I ain't busting it. I ain't
Not at
busting it.
all. Oh
No, that's how
wow.
I was read. Like if I'd have busted it, then all right, that joint would have been a success. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
I was just like,
And you
that's
tried
it.
all the settings and did it twice and nothing.
Yeah, because if you think about it, nobody wants. It's almost like getting an Indian burn or something. Like nobody, like we like that, the suction part of it.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean? The licking and all that.
Not too
Nobody.
twisty.
I ain't never have been getting head thinking like, man, if she could just spin around really fast, this joint would be fire.
So the
Like,
ladies that was worried about is replacing us is not going to replace us according to Cheese. Like I said, I seen the reviews and some men was saying other things, but I guess to each his own. Randy said you got to warm it up and put it by the heater, then use it. Lisa said not the Indian burn.
yeah.
Um, Brandon said you got to use the whole tube of lube.
I still be using the lube.
Yeah, it's good to have. You know, I told you before, butt stuff is fun, so it's good for you to have lube on hand for that.
Butt sex is trash, but I'm neither
I
here
mean,
nor
I
there.
guess. To each his own. I didn't say butt sex. I said butt stuff.
Okay. Warm the lube. I mean, I'm going to try it at least one more time. You got to give it a 3 or, you know what I mean? 3 strikes. I'll give it one more time.
So, would you rather your hand or the toy?
Definitely hand. I mean,
Handy,
yeah.
handy than a toy.
I mean,
So,
at least
anybody else have any questions for Cheese with his apparatus that he got?
I know I let some of y'all down, but I might use it as a mic on the show and just like talk into it. You know what I mean? When
Poppy said, "Well, thanks for being a crash dummy."
Hey man, I step out there, man. Cheese did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that. You know
There
what I
it
mean?
is. Cheese is schooling y'all on the go. So I feel like no toy can actually replace the real thing. It's just an itch for to scratch while they're not available. I always say that. It keeps you faithful. Just saying, my rose keeps me faithful. I feel like I gotta go looking for it because you're not available. So I'm just saying, she saved them in money. He sure did. I mean, to each his own. Like I said, I seen the reviews and they were really coming at us hard. I mean, I guess if you've got a woman that hasn't tapped into her superpowers, perhaps.
Yeah, I had too much head for that.
I don't know, maybe. I don't need nothing more than the tip with that circular friction. He might need the one OG got. LOL. That's what Brandy is saying.
I was wondering what his review was.
OG got to review his facts. I tried to get him on tonight, but he said he wasn't prepared for it. So maybe we can convince OG. I don't got him coming on though. I don't have him coming on to review a sex toy. I just don't. I could be wrong, but who knows? But I don't have it. So
You funny as shit. You said I got the Aki John. Oh man.
I'm sorry you didn't enjoy it.
Yo, yeah, yeah.
Like I was hating, like I wasn't never really hating. Like that was for show purposes. Like I'm telling you, like if that's
Yeah, you
oh,
told me behind. You told me you was like, I'm happy for you. You
I'm
know what I
happy
mean?
for you. Go
I was
ahead,
almost-
get it
I
off.
was
Get
gonna
your
hibernate with this John. I was gonna come out diesel. I was gonna work out and just pump this John. That was it. But
but they
now I
didn't
gotta
give you that.
gotta deal with these hoes.
You gotta deal with these hoes. Yeah, we ain't going nowhere. Can't never replace us. We like roaches. We we ain't going nowhere. You know
Shit.
how hard it is to get rid of roaches?
Yeah,
Listen,
man.
that's us. Bitch,
Yeah.
we that.
I don't think nobody ever officially got rid of roaches.
Yeah, never. They've been there
You
since
just
the
gotta
beginning.
move.
Yeah, and they follow you. they follow. They
You get
follow you.
close.
So yeah, I'm just saying. But so, is there any other things you want to say about the golf course that may have been uncomfortable? Something that you did like? The annoyance says,
Uh,
so what you gonna do with it now?
like I said, I might use it as a microphone, or I don't know. I might who knows? I might incorporate it into the smash play. You know what I mean? Let a chick ride my face and then do this and shit, and maybe it'd be a different sensation. Who knows?
Maybe. Or you know what they could do with they, normal dick pic thing. They hold the remote next to their dick to show how long. How do y'all do that? Like I don't. How do y'all do that? Like they hold the remote next to their dick and then take a picture and send it to you.
For
Wow.
scale, for scale.
So you use the scale, I guess. Well, man, you gotta call it scallywag, bro. Gotta catch back. Did it come with a satisfaction guarantee? If so, send that shit back.
Yeah, I might because people freaky. I might be able to get more money if I sell it used. Somebody, some creep be like, the real dick was in there. I want it. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I don't want
So,
that to go down.
hey man, you ain't seen the internet? If y'all
Mhm.
can sell y'all dirty drawers, I can sell this.
Yeah, we can sell our dirty drawers for a lot of money too.
Mm-hmm.
For a lot of money. I thought about it. I thought about it one time. I was unemployed, but I didn't know how to get down. If I could get down, I definitely would have been selling some dirty drawers. Um, a woman would buy that. Chase the homies with it on drunk. Whoa!
Yo, I'm gonna rob a dice game with this John. Like, don't nobody move. Reach for the sky. I ain't playing with you niggas. I was this shit on your face. Put it on your face.
Lisa said your stalker would buy it if you had one. You got a stalker? Send it to
Nah, not that I know of.
her. You ain't got a stalker that because you would know if you had a stalker.
Nah, keep the pistol. You don't hide in my bushes.
Oh
Be
Lord.
a bad time.
Mm-mm-mm. So I'm about to wrap this joint, wrap it up. But I want to thank you for coming on my show and giving us this live review. Hopefully, OG, because he does have a different brand, will come on and talk about it. I doubt it, but if we can, it would be great. But I appreciate you as always. I'm happy that you brought it. Step your orgasm game up. I'm sorry it didn't work.
You gotta try things out from time to time.
Yeah, sorry it didn't work. I tried to hand y'all alley hoop. Men, you do have toys too. But speaking of toys, before I go, why do you think it's so taboo for men to use sex toys?
Um, I think it's freed up now, but it's just newer. You know what I mean? We just really just start getting them for real, for real. I mean, outside of like the whole blow up doll, weird shit like that, like we really just start getting them. Like even the site I got that joint from, there really was no other joints on there. Everything else was for women.
They
So
didn't have the asses and the sleeves and the.
I don't think I saw that. But
Mm.
yeah, and them joints be bad. I mean, they're not good. They're not good, man.
I mean, I feel like men has made it taboo for men to use sex toys. Black men, I should say, because white men, they've been doing it. It's
That's
been
because they
sex
put stuff in
toys.
their butt. We don't
But
do that.
it's been sex toys but since the beginning of time. So
Mm.
I'm trying to understand like why do men
Beginning of
feel
the time. So it was
I'm
wooden.
telling you,
It
I'm
was
telling you,
wooden. It was wooden dildos.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, the splinter pussy. Ah,
It's
that's
been it's
crazy.
been sex
You,
toys since the beginning of time.
you had to really
But
want it.
When I'm asked, I feel like y'all made it taboo for y'all to use sex toys.
I mean, perhaps. It's weird because it looked weird when we do it. You know what I mean? It was like I said, what sex toy would be acceptable?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Me, honestly, I don't know. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is like, just like y'all set the tone. Like y'all made it like a thing. Like, oh, when y'all was growing up, nobody ate coochie, but everybody was eating coochie. Like, you know, like it was like you talk to your niggas. No, don't do that. You better not do that. You better not. But lo and behold, they was. So it's
Yeah. Niggas was weird, but like
not too
even
hard on yourselves. That's it.
yeah, we got to be. Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Yeah, we gotta
Fuck
be.
it. Just be
You
hard on
ain't hit the
yourself.
flashlight. That's what I thought this was. Basically, a flashlight that spins. That's what I thought this was. I don't know what a flashlight is. Then I don't know.
Cool. Random thought. Brandy said, I want to order the butthole jewelry. Start small and then work your way up. That's how that works. Um,
Ooh, it's like a butt plug.
it's a butt plug, but it has like a gem or something on it. I got one that got a heart. It's a heart on mine, but it's a stone. So, but you got to work your way up. Start
So
small and work your way
let
up.
me ask you: if you was walking in the mall and it fell out, would you pick it up?
It depends on if anybody heard it.
It's a crowded mall. It's the holidays. There's people that saw it.
No, I'll just buy another one. I'll buy a new
Oh
one.
shit! What if somebody keep? What if somebody be like this? They keep walking the whole
I'm gonna
mall
say,
like
oh, thank you. I'm not picking the shit up. I'm, I'm not, and it's funny because they not only have the ones with the jewelry, they actually have like tails on it too. Like it's butt plugs with tails. Understand?
this.
I done missed the comments because you're stupid. Don't fart with nobody dying.
Oh shit. Yo,
I
that's
mean, how would it fall out? If you sneeze too hard
crazy.
and it comes out, I don't know. Yes,
What if it fall out while you running away from a robbery and you see the diamond? He'd be like, "This bitch was holding out."
and then I'm dead because my butt plug fell out. You
What
are
else you
sweet.
got in there? She's diamonds in the butthole.
I hate your life so bad, so much. Anyway, like I said, all right. So it's been an hour and 43. My voice been going all night, but I do want it again. Thank you for pulling up with your review. Like I said, I'm sorry it didn't work for you the way that I thought, but I tried. Like I said, give y'all something. Uh, why would you rob a bank with a blood? Right.
I say nothing about a bank.
Just cheese imagination. Just I imagine getting booked with that in your ass and they make you squat. Hey, I want my butt plug. Hey, y'all stupid. But anyway, it has been another great episode of Foreplay with B. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and of course my big brother for coming on for film review. And you can catch us. We're only 2/3 of the trio. Me, him, and I say Mr. Cheese, Taj Mahal. You can catch us every Wednesday at 9 p.m. And again, catch me next week for Play with B, same place, same time with my co-host Coco and Chanel. Thursday nights at 9 p.m. I appreciate you all. I love you all for the comments, the likes, the shares. Again, if you haven't already done so, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's definitely time for me to go. And yeah, like I always say, or try to always say, you guys always stay positive, ladies stay pretty, and always be empowered. And mwah, I love you guys. See you next week.